Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of JRC TV. My name is Jairek Robbins. I'm a performance coach here to help you live your life to the absolute fullest. Today we're going to be talking about why you do what you do. What is the motivation that drives who you are and what you do? So, in speaking about motivation, I'm curious, why do you do what you do? You know, if you go out there and you work really, really hard every day, why? Are you doing it because you're excited to see the result that's going to come at the end of it? Are you doing it because you're curious to know if it's possible? And are you curious to see what you're capable of? Or are you doing it because you're afraid that if you don't, someone's going to be upset with you? Or if you don't, you might be upset with yourself? Or if you don't, you might not live up to who you think you really are. I'm curious, what drives you most often in your life? Are you driven to avoid the pain, the uncertainty? Are you driven to run away from certain things in your life? Or are you driven to move towards certain things in your life, to try to see what you're capable of, to accomplish things, to make something magical or magnificent happen? Well, as you think of that, I have a really important question for you. And this one's really going to dig deep into who you are, the core element that drives you, beyond the reasons why. Those are always important. But besides the inspiration, the things that inspire you to action, the things that motivate you to action, I'm curious, at the deepest element of who you are, in the most important areas of your life, what really moves you to action? Is it the desire to gain praise and appreciation and acknowledgement? Or is it the desire to avoid criticism or critique or someone seeing you in a different light than they've looked at you before? Now, in defining that, I'm curious to know, and if you download today's worksheet, I'm curious for you to fill it out and to get a better understanding of how does that positively or negatively affect all of the decisions you make in your life? How is that affecting the job you've chosen? How is that affecting the way you choose what to do with your time every day? How is it affecting how you get to enjoy the moments of your life? Because if you're constantly driven by trying to avoid criticism, what are the things that you could be doing that you're not because you're scared you might be criticized by someone else? If you're doing it to always try to get the praise or acknowledgement, you know, how many more things are you taking on your plate that don't necessarily have to be there? Because you just want that extra little ounce of praise, that extra little piece of acknowledgement, so you're willing to pile your plate so high it feels like you're going to explode every day. Now, neither is better or worse. I'm just asking, what's the tendency you choose to go with? Which one do you choose to use most often? How is it helping you? How is it assisting you? And how is it hurting you? Final question would be, what adjustments, big or small, would you have to make to get it to only support you and build you into a better version of who you want to be and who you're meant to be? Meaning, what would you have to adjust? If you're going after that praise or acknowledgement, maybe it's saying, hey, I love the praise and acknowledgement, but I'm not going to take on as much as I used to because I know I'm good enough myself. I'll give myself that little ounce of acknowledgement first from within. If it's avoiding criticism, maybe it's saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to go do it anyways. And if they don't like it, that's up to them, not me. So what would you have to adjust in your current pattern to get yourself to a place where you can be more effective in who you are? That's what I'm really looking for. Download today's worksheet, send us an email, tweet us, Facebook us, and let us know what the answer to your worksheet is. And I look forward to seeing you next week for another episode of JRC TV. Till then, have an amazing week.